Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the raw and unedited series that we've got going on here. And today, we're going to continue with the leafage. We need to get more leaves to finish off this wall right here, and then that tree over there, so that we can finally start to move on to something else. And I know that I will just keep going back to it unless we get this out of the way. So, I think today we're going to start with some leafage gathering. We're going to gather all the leaves that we can as easily as we can. And I feel in this particular instance that we should actually venture outside of our little camp, even though it is safe. Venture out of our little camp and go this way for a little while, and we will go ahead and just strip the trees bare here. Oh. Hello? I thought I could break that with a pickaxe. I guess not. That's so sad. Okay. Moving on. We're going to go a little bit this way, though, before we start the deforestation here. And remember, we are able to do this according to our own rules, because this is an area that we have zero intention of building on, albeit that does look kind of cool with the water in the middle. I have zero intention of building here. So these trees do not need to be replaced. We can simply tear them down to our heart's content and do not need to worry about really anything. We're just going to get enough leaves to continue this, and I know that I am getting some birch. That's fine. We're good with it. Birch looks really good as an accent piece, and it kind of makes it feel like the trees are dying a little bit, or at least autumn is coming, and if you have those, a mixture of those, it also will work. Especially with the grungy style that we're going with, I think it'll work just fine, and it will be very, very subtle, but maybe it'll be something that you guys find at some point. Some kind of Easter egg or something like that. I remember back in the day, I can't remember which YouTuber it was. I want to say it was Good, actually. He left little, like, Easter eggs in his videos, and that's how you were able to join Minecraft way back in the day. You had to, like, the first couple people, you had to, like, pause his videos or look through his videos and find the Easter eggs that he had strewn about his world. And I've always loved that idea. It sounds really cool, really kind of immersive, and maybe someday we will have something like that. I also would like to do something that Etho did in the past and have his, like, hall of supporters, because you guys are crazy, all right? Just to be completely honest with you guys, y'all are crazy. Y'all are going ham, and I don't know why. But always appreciate it. So maybe in the future we do, like, some kind of haul or something, though. Like, if you are a YouTube I can't think of the word. It's not subscriber, it's the other thing. But if you lead towards the patronage of, like, helping you get off here and get better equipment and all of that, then I really would like to immortal you in this hardcore world here. And obviously all of them to come, because why would we not? Seems like an easy task, and we could very, very simply do that. So I think I will do that for all the paid subscriptions and stuff like that. I'll start keeping track of everyone. And as we do get them, we'll start up a little thing for you guys. And I think it'll be really, really cool. Start up a little memorial, a little shrine, just to say thank you. Because I think it's important to do that. Also, we got 3 creepers. Bam! Take an egg to the face and collect. Get dead. Did the beehive die? Oh, wait, no. It's right there. Okay. Can I pick this one up? Oh, he's pissed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Frickin' pissed, man. Wait, where did the beehive go? Do you need Silk Touch to pick those up? That's interesting. Huh. I was unaware of that, actually. I thought maybe I just used the wrong tool, but it appears that I just did not have Silk Touch, actually, which is interesting. Did not know that even the slightest bit. But on the plus side, I think we actually now have enough leaves to do the things that we want to do. That being, finish all of our walls here, our living wall, as it were. And it has occurred to me that we have not put the fencing on. So, we need to go grab the fences first. I still really like this tree. Need to grab the fences first, and then we'll go ahead and start on that, shall we? Maybe we will do some potatoing today, but I really have no intention of it. Just going to try and knock out one thing out a day, or, attempt to knock out one thing a day. So maybe, little by little, we are going to complete these things, these tasks, all of these things. Got our nice handy-dandy storage unit over here, and we're going to need more than that. Let's be real here. So let's take those. Let's take our apple. Oh, wait. Let's yeet that. Sticks don't really need at the moment. Saplie I don't think I need. Apple, we're just going to toss it in our food chest. Seed, don't need. Yeah. All things like that. And then we're going to need some sticks. So let's take... I was going to say spruce, but I think we converted all of our spruce. So let's just take some dark oak, I suppose, to make it in to some fencing. Let's do that. And more fences. 2.5 stacks. That should be enough for a little bit anyway. So I'm excited and happy about that. We're good. We're fantastic. We're wonderful. Ah! Wait, did we get dirt? We didn't get dirt. Jeez. And yeah. Also, we should probably stop upstairs to get some iron, because otherwise we're going to end up wasting some of our precious leaves if we do not. And that does not sound like a great thing for us to do. We also need to craft us a shovel, because otherwise it'll be miserable. There we go. We got ourselves a shovel. Got a stack of dirt. That's wonderful. And I guess let's pop upstairs, get a little bit more iron so that if we need it, we can make some shears, and everything will be great. We won't lose any leaves, and yeah, 16 is fine. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, let's go. Takes a lot. Let us go to sleep real quick. Perfect. All right. Had a drink of water, and we are good. Let us yeet out the wall here. And I really would like to get some black concrete behind these two. I think that would look really, really good in the grand scheme of things here. So that's something we probably will go about doing at some point. All right, let's head on. Oh, we are much closer to the tree than I initially thought we were. That's fine. Let's go over here, and we will do the thing. All right, yeet. All the way over here, and let us start doing the branches. You guys know the drill by now. We've built many trees together. You know how I do it. I've talked about how I am kind of selective with where I want the branches and all of those different things. if this was not raw and unedited, this would definitely be one of those times in which I definitely do a super fast build mode or whatever, you know, in the words of Mr. Scar himself. But obviously, since we are not, we are live effectively doing this raw and unedited and all of those different things. We really have to be careful with that. We can't just go into super fast build mode, and all of this has to get done. So, you know, it takes a little bit of time, a little bit of elbow grease, and you know that we can not make that happen. So let's go. Let's try and get all these leaves in here. We got just a little bit. And I think we'll be able to get through one, maybe two trees before the end here. But you never know. Never know just on how much I can get done here. So let's continue all of this stuff. And just go around with our fencing to make a nice, habitable thing. Okay, and just like so. Oh, we are going to need so many more freaking fences. It is not even funny. It's a lot of freaking fences. Right there, right here, over there, one there. I don't like that a lot of these are actually connecting too, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? We got a squeak on over here, right there, probably, yeah. This is actually a much bigger tree than I initially thought it was as well, but we'll get it. Alright, same thing as before here. Now this is the part where you really just gotta focus in, place some leaves, and do the thing. Okay, so we're going to go through this very delicately with a fine-tooth comb and just try to get all the leaves covered here so that we can have our trees looking really good. And hopefully this will be the last tree that we need to build for a little while anyway. Even if you guys enjoy the tree process, there'll be more, I promise. I'm sure up on this hill somewhere we need trees. We need big boulders, we need trees just to kind of hinder your sight line, and that's going to really help with this build. So we're going for kind of a chaotic, grungy style, but we are also... Is this part of the same tree? You are not. Okay, interesting. It's fine. Yeah. Well, I guess let's take that one off. And I didn't realize this tree and this tree were actually that close. That's a bit of an oversight on my part. It's fine. But we're definitely going to need to do a little bit of the Disneyland magic, if I had to guess. And kind of everything is covered by the green wall. In this case, we're going to try to make a living, breathing wall here. We don't want our villagers to be able to escape, should I choose to release any out here. And we most certainly do not want things getting in here, more so than our villagers escaping. So, that being said, we'll have to work on that and really put rocks and vines and all of that stuff in between here, because that is what's going to give it that full effect that you are trapped in here. But I want it to be kind of natural, so that is why we did this kind of wall here. And obviously we'll drape it with more vines and more leaves of different shades and hues and all of that stuff, and we'll get there, don't worry. It just takes time, and I think little by little you guys are learning that it is not about the journey here, or not about the destination. It is about the journey in this case, and it's true with real life as well. Most of it is about the journey. 90% of it's about the journey, honestly. So, I don't think we are going to get to the destination anytime soon. We do have much to do here before we are able to call this little part of the base done and dusted, but we are well on our way. We're certainly farther than we were 100 episodes ago, and in 100 episodes from now, I assume we'll be even farther than we are now. I'd like to think that anyway. Little by little, we'll make our mediocre progress, and as the days go on, we got this. Like, I have zero intention of dying, obviously, so we have nothing but time in this world. And that's a good thing, because this takes time. A lot of energy, a lot of time in making it look pretty and doing all those things in a timely and effective manner. Oh, that kind of went out the door a long time ago, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, we still try. We very much try. Alright, so now that all of the fence posts are covered, we can start to cover everything else. So we want to bring it around town. In the words of SpongeBob, obviously. Bring some in there, over here perhaps, right there. Let's make a shear because I don't like the way that that one looks right there. Perfect. Okay, we just want to keep going around until we get what we're looking for. Okay, encircle it, close it, and then I think we go up on this layer now. Should be sufficient. And then you don't want to follow the whole contour of it, but you do want to do enough of it that it makes sense. So you leave some edges flat, some are weird and spiky bits, and you just kind of go with it. It's really the important part. Just go with it. And then you too will have amazing looking trees that all your friends will be jealous of, for sure. At least that's how we are going to try to see it right now. We are going to encase this layer here, and then we'll build up from it, just so it looks a little bit fuller up here. You'll never see that, but I'll know, we'll know, you'll all know, because I cannot cut it out of the video. So you'll know if I make a mistake. You'll know what the mistake is and why, you know, all of that stuff. You'll know. So we're going to try to be as thorough as possible here as we do that. Right off the bat, I think that is looking pretty freaking cool. Yep. So that's like always the first layer is just get them in there. Step one, get the leaves in there. Once you get them in there, it's much easier to kind of figure out, well, hey, what about a leaf here? Do I need a leaf here? What's missing, you know? And if you're able to find that out, tree building process goes much, much smoother, I think. Let's get rid of our hoe. We don't need that at this particular moment. And yep, onto the block. Perfect. Up like this. Do some droopy bits, as we do. Got our nice living wall, our nice rose garden here, which I really want to put some moss into. I think that could be very, very nice. Add a little bit of contrast as well, but I don't believe we have seen any moss yet. And that is a shame, because it is a beautiful freaking building block. But as soon as we acquire some, we're definitely going to have to make two things. Bone meal farm and a moss farm, which really are the same farm, but we need both aspects of it because you use a lot of it. You want to fill something in, you want to, you know, whatever it is, moss. Moss is usually and always the answer. Oh, that's very pretty, actually. Love it. Oh, good. We almost broke that. All right. Perfect. So we let a lot of our potatoes grow here, it appears. So in the next one, we should be able to finish off all the different potatoes, I think. And that will be amazing. We're going to try to finish off the living wall as well, now that we have a sufficient amount of leaves left, I'd say. But that is it for today. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, ciao.